What's with the cat ears and tails? I point a finger at the pair of oversized triangular ears peeking out of my hair in the sketch.
What?
As usual, Candela isn't paying attention. What's wrong with cat ears? I like them.
Oh, those! I thought you two would look cute with them.
You're still as weird as always. Well, at least you didn't draw Enna with a horn on her forehead again. Huh? She drew me with what? Just scuttles out. Candela returns to her corner with her sketchbook and once again picks up her pencil. Apparently she has lost interest in the two of us. Candela, why don't you help me teach Janis magic? It'll serve as a great reminder for you too. Candela puts her pencil back down.
I can't.
Huh? Why?
I'm out of mana.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? Okay, let's get you a mana potion. Come with me. Enna turns to me before leaving with Candela. Wait here, it won't take too long. The two girls disappear into a room, but before the door closes, Enna peeks her head out the door. Don't go anywhere, okay? We'll resume our session after this. Go outside? We'll just wait for Candela.
Sure, we'll wait for her.
Do you want to go outside or wait?
It'd be real interesting when we're done playing this to go back and do opposite choices.
I think since she told us specifically to wait.
Yeah,
I mean,
wait.
if she didn't, I would be like, go outside. Okay, we got a plus with Candela, whatever that means.
Yeah, I hope we'll figure that out.
I guess I'll wait for them to come back. I know it won't make any difference. I still won't learn magic, even with Candela's help. I'm a hopeless case. But honestly, I don't have anything better to do. That is true. To my surprise, Candela came back out, alone. That was quick. Where's Enna?
Huh? Enna? Oh no, did she lose Enna? I don't see Enna. Well, she
probably... That'd be funny. Sorry if you gave her the voice.
Oh.
She probably forgot that she was following Enna and came back here.
Janis, let's go outside.
Yep, she definitely forgot about Enna.
I'm trying to give her a more uppity voice.
Okay. The air is warm under the autumn sky.
Sun.
Oh, sun. Under the autumn sun.
Sorry.
Sky sounds nicer though. I scan my surroundings while admiring the greenery of the complex. At this hour, many of the kids are playing outside.
The madhouse can use some repainting.
And it could be brighter. I mean, this looks so...
Looks
sad.
old. Well, sad and old. Go ahead.
Somber. It looks so somber. That's what I want to say. My eyes end up staring at a girl standing still underneath a tree. Even when a leaf falls from the tree and lands on her nose, she doesn't flinch, as if she was a statue. She's alive, of course. She wouldn't be standing like that if she were dead. It's just something she likes to do, a hobby, if you will. After a while, my eyes start to wander again, not water. Eventually, they spot a little boy running alone on the vast field of grass. He runs around and round, making sharp turns on a whim, giggling all the while. Suddenly, he waves a hand in the air and yells, "Tag, you're it," before turning and dashing off in the opposite direction. Never does he stop laughing.
Ha ha ha. Sorry, I'm terrible at laughs.
Apparently, Candela found that amusing. My gaze begins to drift again and finds another house that looks somewhat similar to the one behind us. You'd think the two wards would be in the same building, or maybe right next to each other, but here they're actually quite far from each other.
Are you thinking of going to that house to play? I've always wanted to play there myself, but Mr. and Mrs. Sherwood said we must never go there.
No, I was thinking about how big Eclipse is.
Oh.
Look at all this. 2 buildings in a huge complex that's separated from the city streets by massive stone walls.
Yeah, but the world outside the walls is even bigger. Ha ha ha. I'm terrible at laughs, I'm sorry.
Well, that's true. Not that we know anything about the world outside these walls.
Do you want to go out there?
Not really. Besides, we couldn't go out there even if we wanted to.
Because of the barriers?
Yeah. Walls aren't enough to keep inmates in. Wind magic users can levitate over them. Most madhouses solve this by not giving their inmates mana potions and keeping them locked in their wards. Eclipse's owner, Mr. and Mrs. Sherwood, however, choose a more humane but more expensive solution. They're called magic machines. These new inventions allow magic to be cast without magicians, but I don't know anything about them beyond that. Mr. Sherwood bought and installed magic machines that erect invisible barriers along the perimeter of the complex, effectively extending the walls to the sky.
Can't we break through the barriers?
They say you can if your magic's strong enough, but nobody's magic here could come close.
What about going over them?
You tell me, you're a wind magic user, aren't you?
See, I'm terrible at laughs, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can levitate, but I can only get about a dozen yards off the ground. Not nearly enough to get over the barriers.
I had a feeling she's wind magic. Just because of her personality.
Oh.
On the other hand, I've been told that earth magic users can cast a gravity nullification spell, which in theory would allow them to jump over the barriers. However, the same problem arises. Children can lower gravity, but they aren't strong enough to completely nullify it. The only way in and out of Eclipse is through the main gate, but they keep it locked most of the time.
So the security is perfect, hee.
Yeah, but why do they need all the security anyway?
Huh? It's to prevent us from escaping, right?
But why would we want to escape? Eclipse is our escape, not the other way around. We'd only be mocked and humiliated out there because our diseases can't be cured by magic. Who in their right mind would want to escape from the madhouse?
But none of us are in our right minds, ha!
I'm starting to believe she's not in her right mind.
Yeah, and I need to work on my laugh.
That's a good point. We continue to watch some kids playing in the yard. Apparently Candela finds it interesting because she takes out her pencil and starts drawing in her sketchbook. I want to see more of her sketches. I actually like the other one.
Yeah.
Candela? Looks like she's already lost in her drawing, so I decide to leave her alone. I wander around some more and arrive at a large yard behind the children's ward. A number of pillars stand in the distance. Years ago, they started constructing a new building, but the project was cancelled shortly afterwards. I can still see some of the tools and other stuff they used scattered about. Nowadays, the construction site has turned into a playground for the older boys. Unfortunately, some of those boys beeline for me, and they're the last people I wanted to see. Oh no.
Oh no, are the bullies coming? Oh, him! It's Poop Face! Oh, I mean, Snot! He calls him like Snot Face.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh man, I have
Let's
to do
see
the
if
voice.
you can do it. Might have to wait till next time.
I know. Hey, if it isn't the freak!
That's the voice.
Yeah, that's the voice. Sorry.
I really don't want to deal with them, so I try to move away, but one of the boys stands in my path. When I turn, another boy blocks my escape. Soon I'm surrounded by 5 boys around my age. I face the first boy again, who happens to be their leader. Go away, Drake. Leave me alone.
Have you learned to use magic, freak?
That voice suits him.
He is a little snot, so yeah.
There's no point in answering. We've had this conversation many times, and it always ends the same way.
Still can't, huh? Sorry, I had to breathe or swallow before I did that. See, that's really pathetic, right, guys?
The 4 other boys shout in agreement.
It was all...
Yeah!
Oh, I was close.
I don't know why I made them so manly sounding. so pitiful. The third tries to say something but forgets what he wants to say. Oh, they got that kind of person.
I love how you did manly for yeah, and the other one was that.
I don't know why it doesn't mentally literally went to man. The last boy says, I think she is too stupid to use magic. Follows shortly by, I think so too. That's mean.
Well, they are bullies. They're all mean.
His underlings' responses evoke a smug smile from Drake. Oh, jeez.
I've always wondered just how messed up your mind has to be to not be able to cast a single spell. What do you think, Janis?
I don't know what kind of lunacy Drake Parole suffers from, besides the fact that he's like a hothead. His behavior seems quite normal.
Aren't you going to answer my question?
Maybe that's his lunacy, though, having that voice. If being a butt was one of the symptoms of lunacy, the city would run out of the madhouse pretty quickly. To think that this immature brat is actually a year older than me.
Oh. I can't do it with the... I can't do that sound with that voice. You need to be taught a lesson.
Drake commands one of the boys. Oh, no.
Hey, you! Attack her with your magic! Pew, pew!
I like how you... You must be doing like the air gun thing, too. Aye, aye, sir.
That's a bit on the man side, but okay,
that's his lunacy. He got that weird voice. The boy brings his right hand low beside his knee. It pulses with green light. Does he have like healing magic? Because that says
Or
he's lightning.
nature.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's true. Nature. Then he swings his arm up. Ha! He went back to man voice. As a gust of wind bursts from the ground, my hands lurch to hold my skirt down. Oh, that's awful. I hope they weren't purposely trying to make her skirt go up.
I know. Just a little more and we would have seen her panties.
geez,
Oh, wow,
these
he's a
kids
perv.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Anyway.
I thought he meant literally, like, aim it at her so she gets, like, thrown to the ground.
Like I said, I'm terrible at laughs, but that was fine for him. I don't care.
Yeah, that matched the voice. The other boys laugh with their leader. Just standing here makes me sick to my stomach, and their laughter only makes it worse.
I'm sorry.
I feel like shutting my eyes and covering my ears until it all goes away, but I don't. That's what they want to see, and I'm not going to give them what they want.
Now it's my
Oh
turn.
jeez, what magic does he have?
Snot.
Drake aims his hand at the ground and casts a spell. Oh, earth. The ground suddenly jerks beneath my feet and I stumble, falling to one knee. I just want to smack him.
With this voice, I would too.
Even after the earthquake stops, I could still feel the aftershock that was Drake's laughter. I don't like it at all, so I force myself to stand up. Drake points at another boy.
Your turn.
The boy brings his hand in front of him and it begins to violently shake. He pulls that arm as far back as he can. What's he have? And then suddenly he flings his arm forward, aiming his hand at me. Is it fire, maybe? Summon!
Oh, nice.
Giving Grimmer
Earth,
voice.
comet, whatever.
I glance up to watch a small dust storm swirling fast around its center, forming a rock to the size of his fist. You're right. The rock shoots out at me. Ouch. Ah! I'm not quick enough. The small rock hits just below my collarbone and sends me tumbling backward.